Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we are here at the limited late models here at Knoxville. I love me some Knoxville. Very fun track, very big track, especially for these like low horsepower cars. We are the car number one again here today. We were pretty quick in practice. I think we ran like an 874, I believe. That's the fastest I've been so far here, so I'm happy about that. There's these little lines to start each corner, so hopefully through the race it will wear out a little bit more. Because I like a more worn out track here at Knoxville. I'm going to try to run just above those lines, maybe a little bit lower than it in 3 and 4, because 3 and 4 you can get more grip. Second lap I'm going to try to run a little higher along that grip, see if I can gain speed out of that. Probably should have done that the first lap instead of the second, but you know, it is what it is. You live and you learn. We ran a 905. That was actually a pretty good lap. I thought the pole would be a low 9, but it seems like it's in the 8s if I'm 5th currently. 863 and 850 was fastest in practice. What did we get? 941, so we weren't any quicker on our second lap, unfortunately. But we ran a pretty good lap in practice and there in qualifying. I am happy with how we were running because we were 3rd in practice, 5th so far here in qualifying. People are quick. People are very quick. Hopefully this track wears out because I feel like I'm a little bit better once the track wears out some. So I will pick it up when we're about to go green. Alright, well we fell down to 6th, which isn't the worst thing because the outside lane kind of works pretty well. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can get a pretty good start here on the outside lane. Hopefully 2nd gets a good start and 4th follows them. So we don't lose too many spots off the start. 30 laps straight, no cautions, should be interesting. Makes lap traffic a big factor in these races. Just waiting on 1st, 3rd, 7th, and that's it. I think there was 13 people in this race total. I think one of them wasn't in the race. Yeah, there's 13 total. One of them wasn't even here, so there's only 12 left in the race, but we're waiting on a couple odd number guys. 3rd and 7th, come on. Hopefully we can do pretty well here, gain some spots. It's hard to pass in these things, so if I can get... it's hard to throw a slider in these. If I can get to the outside of somebody, that'd be really great. I feel like the way you're going to be able to pass later in the race is on the outside once the track's worn out a little bit more. We shall see. Let me know down below how your guys' races been going this week. Or if you haven't done one this week, let me know if you plan on doing any. And if you do, let me know how they go. First race of the week. I always love when any of these cars come to Knoxville, any of the late models. It doesn't matter. Knoxville's a fun track to me. It's very flat. So you could run multiple grooves when it gets very worn out, and there's a lot of slider potential in the higher cars, like the Pro and the Supers. A lot of chances for sliders there.
Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed.
Because usually in the Pros and Supers, they get super worn out, and you're running the wall towards the end. Not quite the case here in the limited late models at least. I hate how much this car twitches to the right. I have to like pull it back left when you're going slow. I hate driving these cars under pace laps. Because it just wants the hook to the right. Let me know if you guys would like to see me do some challenges and stuff. Because I could do like a race without using the tear off, which would be very interesting, I feel like. See how bad the helmet gets clogged up with on the face mask, at least, because like that bothers me right there, so I have to get rid of it. I'll just take the button off for that race because I will instinctively hit it. I do it when I'm running like an oval race, like an ARCA or something. I'll instinctively hit it because I run dirt so much, which is really funny. But I could try a race without using a tear off and some other things if you would like. Leave me some suggestions, please. Because that's like the only thought I have, either that or use like a limited amount of them. See if we can get this top lane rolling. Well, top compared to them. Really just like the middle lane. That's the wall. 10 and the 12 nearly got together, and here comes the 10 all the way back up the track after hitting the apron. That sucks for the 9 and the 10 a lot.
Clear low, clear low.
Still got one to our inside.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
I think I'm gonna be able to get by him.
You got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Okay, so I think we're up to 5th currently. Now let's see if we can try to chase down that top 4. Second place just smacked the wall.
Good job, man. Up to
But I feel like I am a little better when the track wears off some. I like when the track wears off a lot here. Some tracks I don't, some tracks I do. I just have to not let the guy behind me get to my outside. Because the outside's definitely a way to keep your momentum up, and you can get back by him on the straightaway for the most part. Because these motors don't have enough in them unless somebody comes off a corner and smacks a wall to really get by somebody down a straightaway and throw a slider. The only way that's going to happen is if somebody throws a bad slider like that, and don't hit me, oh my god, alright, cool. Went from 5th to 3rd there. Number 3 wasn't that. Yeah, he wasn't that clear really. So that just like ruined the 12 and the 11 there.
Thanks, Riley.
Behind me, they're hitting a little bit. We're starting to get a little bit of gap between them now. That 3 is just throwing a slider on an invisible car. But these cars, they don't have enough horsepower to really go in and throw a slider. Unless somebody's running the wall at this track, which is unlikely in this race. The 3 just wants to throw sliders, apparently, so he's just doing it to nobody. That's not the fast way around this track. I can tell you that for certain. 3 and 4, you could probably hook the bottom underneath the slickness there and have a good amount of speed. 1 and 2, it's a little harder to do in my opinion. I was trying it out in practice because we had a pretty slick track. Like we were running about a lane higher than we are now. And I was able to hook the bottom in 3 pretty well, but not in 1. I was a lot slower trying to hook it in 1. There goes 3, hitting the apron and going way up the track again. That's just not the fast way around. Like, you're just so slow off the corner. He's gonna do it in 3 as well. Don't know the purpose of that. He's just trying to find speed however he can, I guess. I feel like we can get around him, but I'm afraid to be around him with the way he's driving with nobody around him. And with what he did to the 11. Because I know he was like side by side with the 11. He tried to throw a slider, wasn't going to be clear. And his back end smacked the 11, sent him up into the wall, or got him completely sideways, one or the other. And then the 12 had nowhere to go, unfortunately, which sucked for both of them. You hate to see it, but it gained us 2 positions, so I'll take it all day. Kind of hit the wall there. He's hitting the apron really hard. I'm waiting for him to get airborne and completely sideways when he hits the ground. Because he's getting a little too crazy trying to cut the corners. We do keep catching him 10th by 10th, it seems like. The leader's gone at this point. There's no catching him unless a lap car messes him up or something happens to him. He smacks the wall, does something really bad. The guy behind me is running super well right now. He's getting a better exit than me for sure. He's running a little bit higher. I need to move up some for that. In 1 and 2 at least. 3 and 4, we went way too high. It did not hook the way I wanted it to. I'm actually starting to lose the guy in front of me slightly. I'm mirror driving too much and I need to just focus on what I'm doing. Run my line, not worry about it, because it's hard as hell to pass when nobody messes up. You can straighten out early coming off these corners, you'll be really fast. That's the main thing at Knoxville. If you straighten out early on the exit, you have a lot of speed on your lap. Especially off of 4. You can do it a lot easier coming off of 4. Okay, he's running higher than me. I need to not allow that. Because he almost stuck his nose there. He was very close to being outside. He wasn't fully out there yet. Starting to catch the 3 once again. That was a bad corner entrance. Hopefully made up for it on the exit. I'm just not running high enough in 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is where he's killing me behind. There's definitely more grip in 3 and 4 all around the corner. 1 and 2, there's less grip. He's getting such good exits on me, though. We're both catching the 3, though, so this is going to be real interesting. It's going to be probably a tight run for second, I feel like. Especially with how the 3's running. Look at him. He's all up on the apron. And that's very slow. Get your wheels up in the air like that, not any good. Getting too sideways in 3 and 4 on the entrance. Hopefully we can hold this guy behind us. Would not be surprised if he had a good run off of 2 at some point and tries to throw a slider in 3 and 4. But he went way too hard into 1 and 2, or into that entrance of 3 and 4. Alright, 3 car, we're here. What are you gonna do? What kind of stupid move are you gonna do now? We've actually caught the leader a couple times too, so we are running the fastest lap on the track. I think the 4 is slightly faster than me. See if we can do anything here. So I'd love to try to finish second. Only got a couple laps to do it though. He's gonna go low, he's gonna get slow off the corner. Gonna try to go under him, but he was kind of blocking the whole damn lane. Let me get outside. It's not gonna work for the 4. He's gonna go real defensive, and hopefully I can get a good enough run here. Not gonna be quite there.
That's why I need one main track, though. I'll stop there, both of y'all.
Yeah, it's just hard to pass in these cars.
There's the flag. It's over.
Good race, though.
Yeah, thanks again, Riley.
Good job, driver.
Good race, Jason.
Damn.
Yeah, good run, fellas.
We had some speed there at the end on the
Yeah,
3. It's
thanks
just
for
hard to
now,
pass.
Jason. Didn't have nothing after that. Got
Super
damaged.
hard to
Good job.
pass. I want to go and see what happened to the 11 there at the end, though. Or not the end, the very beginning, really. We can watch his last lap. 4 went low. He didn't have any room to even come up, but it's just too slick right there. He's not going to have the...
Cars, it's a third track, so just one lane track.
Yeah,
I don't like this track.
it's hard to pass on this track. I agree with him. You're going to have to really wait for somebody to mess up. The 3 messed up a lot there in the race, and he just had so much of a gap on us from the 11 and stuff wrecking. All right, let's go back and see what happened. Where was it exactly? I want to say, where's like just a really outlier lap? I don't think it was like lap 2 or anything, was it? Oh, that was the 10. That's what it was. I forgot all about that, to be honest. I completely forgot about that. The 10 and the 12. All right, what happened here? 10 runs up too high into the 12. He goes way low and then just gets completely sideways going into the corner. I go high to try to avoid him because I see him coming. The 9 tries to go outside of him as well, it seems like, which wasn't going to work. We were both going for the same spot, and then the 9 and the 10 kind of got screwed together. Where'd the 9 finish? In 8th? That sucks for him. Luckily, I was able to just bounce kind of off of him, go right on by. That was really bad for both of them. And luckily, we were able to stay. This is where it gave us this position, because we were just able to stay out the outside of the 4 and get by him after a lap or so, because they're just not the speed these cars have on the bottom when it's worn out. The bottom in the beginning is very good if the track is clean, but when it's worn out, I'm surprised the 5 didn't. Oh, the 5 kind of messed up going to that corner, so he's going to lose that position too, isn't he? Sucks. That sucks a lot. All right, let's go up to the 11 and the 3. The 3 caught the 11. He kept doing stupid stuff by hitting the apron a whole lot. I'm surprised he didn't hit him there. He kept going low, wasn't getting the speed he needed, kept hitting the apron. Oh, right there. These cars just don't have the speed to throw those sliders cleanly. Like, he gets enough speed, tries to throw it, and he doesn't really even clear them. That's not a clean clear at all. The 11 gets completely screwed sideways. 12 has nowhere to go, which really sucks for both of them. And then it just kind of sucks them together. Where did both of them finish? The 11 was in 10th, and he ended up hitting the wall a lot too. 12th finished 7th, which really sucked. Oh, the 5 got caught up in that too. Damn. The 11 was just trying to pull off the wall, and that was just unfortunate for the 5. Very unfortunate. But he had such a lead on us there. Yeah, he's already going into 3. We're just going in 3. Yeah, he had such a lead on us at that point. It was hard to... Oh, they ran in together. That's why I had such a big lead. Because they were hitting each other for a couple laps, I think. 8 tries to throw a slider. See, that's a clean slider. He was side by side with him, went real deep. 4 has a great crossover, hits him up into the wall. Okay, that wasn't the cleanest, but they were hitting each other the lap before, so I understand that. I understand that both ways, because the 8 was very aggressive on him, and I think he just kind of pulled away from him after that, didn't he? I don't think the 8 had anything left for the 4. No, the 4 is just gone from him after that. All right. Well, we ended up somehow finishing 3rd from starting 6th. I'll take that. Hopefully we can gain a little bit of iRating, even though we're the car number 1. We will see. So let's go check out how much we gain or even barely lose. It's probably going to be less than 10 either way, but we can go see. All right, results are in. Somehow we came into 3rd. Oh, wow, we gained 27. I thought it was going to be like less than 10, to be honest. But we gained a whole shit ton. I'm surprised by that. Strength of field, 27.09. The number 2 car was just out in the lead the whole time. He had a good start. He started on the pole. Fastest car in the track, so it made sense. I feel like we were a little quicker than him at the end. He just had too much of a gap. There was no way we were going to catch him. Plus, we had the 3 to deal with, so we had some pretty good times, though. The 4 was very fast, too. He was definitely faster than me at the end. You just can't pass at this track unless somebody messes up. If you just stay in that outside lane, it's going to be hard to pass unless somebody throws a bad slider, aka the 3 car. But that caused the whole mess, because I don't know how many spots we could have gained through that race if it wasn't for that. but we'll never know, I guess. But we gained a lot of iRating, all the way back to 7th, gained 20 or more, and then everybody else either lost 5. They didn't lose too much, really, unless you got in a bad wreck or didn't race. But this person didn't race, lost 95. Don't understand that, but pretty good iRatings overall. What was the splits? There was first split out of 4. I wasn't sure how many people actually registered for the race. I did not remember, but I knew we were top split because I was car number 1. I have over 4,000, so I was expecting the strength field to be a little lower, but it was actually pretty high. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see some more racing. Let me know how your races have gone once again, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. I will catch you guys in the next one.